So ladies and gentlemen, over the next few minutes, we're going to show you how people are earning money from home with smart contracts, starting with as little as $10 to $110 one time out of pocket. They literally never have to go back in their pocket again. Everything we're going to share with you is absolutely real. We're going to give you an overview of the program. We're going to take a few moments. We're going to log into the back office so you can see how things work from the inside. And then we're going to give you some resources and point you in a direction so that you can hit the ground running. So with that, let's get started. So it's important to know, ladies and gentlemen, that throughout history, during difficult times like these, people have always looked for ways to empower themselves economically by working together. They never wanted to depend on the government or other entities. They found that it was much better to depend on one another. And as a result, many innovative concepts have been adopted over the years, including ROSCA, which stands for Rotating Savings and Credit Association, revenue sharing, crowdfunding, and cooperatives, just to name a few. So these are all business entities and ways that people can partner to provide some type of economic benefit to one another and even to create income. So everything we're about to share with you, it comes from this history of partnership. Now, it's important to know that we live in a global community. In fact, because of technology and innovations, the world has become much smaller now. But these innovations and these technologies would not be possible if it wasn't for some very smart and very intelligent individuals, such as Lado Oknikov, who's the primary developer who created this smart contract. So with advancements in technology such as the internet, cryptocurrency, and smart contracts, people globally are now able to connect, do business, and support one another at levels previously unimaginable without a central authority, a bank, a business, or a corporation controlling or compromising their interactions. So when we talk about cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a way to transfer value through the internet without depending on fiat currency. And of course, without depending also on the Visa and the MasterCards and the payment processors that want to take a chunk of our hard-earned money. And when you talk about the internet, of course, we know that makes the world smaller, and we're going to break down the concept of smart contracts right now. So this smart contract is called Forsage. It means fast and furious. Let's look at some of the benefits that it brings to the marketplace. So first of all, we're going to show you how you and I can access recurring income without a job, without depending on a retirement check, a disability check, a social security check, a unemployment check, or any type of check for that matter, ladies and gentlemen. When you start looking into smart contracts, you're going to understand that they are decentralized, meaning there are no bosses, no board of directors who can change things in the middle of the stream. And when you're dealing with a smart contract, you never have to worry about anyone running away with your money because your money is not held on a website. Each individual actually controls their own funds. We're going to show you how you and I can both get paid instantly direct to our private wallets that are encrypted on our smartphones, on our computers, and our laptops. So smart contracts are all controlled automatically by a pre-written program. We're going to talk about it in more detail. And with the smart contract, there are no admin fees, there are no monthly fees, no auto ships, no renewals ever. We're going to show you how anyone can get involved with a very low entry cost, meaning that there is also low risk. And there's no need to be a team builder in order to make money here, ladies and gentlemen. You can see this is a platform where everybody wins. However, if you share this smart contract with others, you're going to make a lot more and you're going to make it a lot quicker. So we're talking about next generation business program for success because of smart contracts. So what is a smart contract, you might ask? Well, let's say computer program, ladies and gentlemen, a bit like an app on your phone. And so the difference is that this smart contract is actually powered by many different computers around the world, all at the same time, thousands of computers. But instead of using it like a normal app, it exists on the Ethereum blockchain, which is an online transparent ledger. So you might say, well, Mark, what is Ethereum? Well, you've probably heard of Bitcoin. That's the #1 cryptocurrency. Ethereum is the #2 cryptocurrency, which is actually built on something called smart contract. The great thing is that this Ethereum can be converted into any fiat currency anywhere around the world in a matter of minutes. Now, smart contracts function according to pre-written rules, ladies and gentlemen. These rules operate the same for everyone, and it takes out the middleman out of the equation. And once they are uploaded, these rules cannot be changed by anyone, not even the developers. The developers can't run away with the money, ladies and gentlemen, because the money is not held on any websites, and the developers can't shut it down. So you're talking about a platform that is safe, that is permanent, and it is fixed. And it will last as long as the internet and the blockchain itself exist. And with smart contracts, our money is instantly sent direct member to member. In other words, there is no waiting in order to earn money here. And there are no approvals, no requests, and it's all automatic. The only thing you're going to do manually is upgrade, because the system has the ability to put money in your wallet, but it doesn't have the ability to take money out. So let's take a moment to talk about how Forsage works, ladies and gentlemen. First thing you need to know is that there are two parts to the program. There is X3, and that favors the people who can bring in others. And then there is X4, that's called the team build. And that supports those who may not be so good at bringing in others. So it's something for everybody here. Forsage is a closed system without deadlines, with a limited number of places and an unlimited number of re-entries. All members have referral links, and new referrals join both programs at the same time. So the minimum cost to join is only 0.05 Ethereum, which is less than $10 one time out of pocket. So let's take a moment to talk about X3 and exactly how that works. So as I mentioned, when a person joins, they join both parts of the program at the same time. Half of the money goes into X3, the other half goes into X4. So the first two people that join you here, ladies and gentlemen, that money goes directly to you and is paid to you instantly in real time. And so you can see here, that's 0.025 direct to you. Now, one of the things you're going to want to do, you're going to want to upgrade to the higher level. So you'll take this money that you just earned, you're going to use that to upgrade to the next higher level, which is going to allow you to earn double the money of what you're earning right here. And when the third person joins you, that money is going to actually go to your sponsor. That's going to be called the re-entry. That's going to give you the ability to repeat this level over and over again, even though you've moved forward. And all the people that you have invited who've joined you in level 1, when they upgrade to level 2, because you did so before them, now that money also goes to you as well. So this time it's double, 0.05 from the first person, 0.05 from the second person, paid instantly and direct to you in your wallet. You're going to want to use this money to upgrade to level 3. The third person that joins you, that's going to be the re-entry. That money goes to your sponsor. That enables you to repeat this level over and over again, even though you've moved on to the next level. So when a person, if you ever see that caution sign, ladies and gentlemen, that's to let you know that it's time to upgrade. Upgrading is voluntary, but if you don't upgrade, people coming behind you can actually move ahead of you, and that means that you can lose money. That money will jump ahead of you as well. So when you think about a smart contract, ladies and gentlemen, think about a license. When you are joining, you're literally purchasing a resale license to be able to offer the smart contract at the various levels that you have acquired. So there are 12 levels in both parts of the program, X3 and X4. Each level doubles. That means the cost doubles and so does the earnings. But you only have to upgrade one time, and you can do so out of your earnings without ever going back in your pocket again. So now let's take a moment to talk about X4. So X4, as we mentioned, operates at the same time as X3. When a person joins, they join both parts of these programs at the same time. So here, the first two people that land here on your first level, ladies and gentlemen, that money actually goes to your sponsor, 0.025. But the people that fall on your second level, number 3 and 4, that money goes to you. You're going to want to use that to upgrade to level 2. The third person that joins, you can spend that money. And the last person that joins, number 6, that's the re-entry. That money is also going to go to your sponsor. And it's going to give you the ability to repeat this level over and over again, even though you've upgraded. Now, when people land over here on level 2, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be basically the same process. Only thing, it's double the money. The first 2 people who join you, that money is going to go to your sponsor. The next 2, number 3 and 4, that money goes to you. You're going to want to use that to upgrade to level 3. The next payment, you can spend that. And the last one, that's the re-entry. That's going to go to your sponsor. It's going to enable you to repeat this level over and over again. So in X4, ladies and gentlemen, you can help yourself by inviting people, but you can also receive support from the community. People who started before you and people who started after you, even though you didn't personally refer anyone yourself. So when we say it's the win-win platform, this is what we are referring to. And again, when you see that caution sign, it's time for you to upgrade. If you don't do so, some of your profits are going to pass over you. They're going to go to someone else who is qualified. So you definitely want to pay attention to that caution sign. All right, so let's talk about the various options to get started. As we mentioned earlier, you can start with the minimum, which is 0.05 Ethereum. You want to add a 1 on the end right there. That covers the transaction fee, which is about 4 cents. And so even with the 4 cents, of course, it's still less than $10 one time out of pocket. And this will get you started in both parts of the program at level 1. And the most popular option is to upgrade to level 4 when you first join in both X3 and X4 from the start. The total entry amount is about 0.76 Ethereum, which is about $110, give or take a few dollars. And this is a proven working option for most people, which can create better income. However, high achievers, ladies and gentlemen, they start with more, because the more you start with, guess what? The more you can make and the faster you can make it, because people have a tendency to do exactly what you did when they join. And so high achievers, they'll come in with about anywhere from $400 to $500, upgrade all the way to level 6. And some will come in with anywhere from $800 to $900, upgrade all the way to level 7 right out of the gate. And of course, they'll be qualified in both parts of the program. And when they refer others who do the same, that causes them to explode their earnings potential many times faster than when people join at a lower level. Now, here's the great thing. There are no timelines, no deadlines, and levels repeat automatically from earnings as you bring in new partners into X3 and you and others bring in new partners into X4. So as you can see, all of the details are thought out so that the movement is dynamic, revenues are instant, and the principle of decentralization is fully preserved, which is important for long-term development. We believe that concentrating your attention on this business can truly make high incomes a reality for you and I and others. So we're very excited. We've created an awesome concept that we call Fam Freedom. It's a way to help families become financially strong, because we truly believe that when it's all said and done, together, everything is possible for us. And we absolutely know that that is true. When we partner together, we can accomplish so much more. And so let me explain to you how this approach works. So first of all, you're going to join the Forsage Smart Contract at any level that works for you. You're going to want to bring in 3 partners. Those partners are going to want to do the same. So who are those partners? Well, they can be a head of the household, a single mom, a single dad, a mother or father. They can be a business partner you've worked with in the past. It could be a family member or anyone with a goal that they want to accomplish. Maybe someone wants a new car, a new house. They want to pay their bills off. They want to start a business. They want to, graduate and go to college, right? It can also be a group leader who has a following who wants to empower them economically. Because here's the thing, every house has a foundation that supports that house. And your 3 partners represent your foundation. Now, I want to just give you some examples of the income potential, but the following examples are for illustration purposes only and are not a guarantee of the income you receive, because there's a lot of variables here. And what a person receives is based on their individual work ethic and other factors beyond your control. But the main thing you need to know, in this platform, you literally have the ability to write your own paycheck. And it doesn't matter when you start. What matters is what you do after you start. Even people coming in right now can earn more money than people who have started before them. All right, so what you're looking at here is just a chart. It's an estimate of potential. These numbers are not exact, just to give you an idea of the income potential. Now, we have a strategy that we call Freedom 12. It's very, very powerful. Freedom 12 simply involves you bringing in 12 leaders who will bring in 3 people each. But I'm going to show you how you do it, because we actually do it as a team. And so if a person came in at the lowest levels, ladies and gentlemen, and they built this community out, going down 12 levels, it would literally push them through all of these levels so they could be qualified on all 12 of these levels in both parts of the program. And the income potential is 6 figures. And so the way it would work is you would bring in 3 people. Then you would focus on the best person of those 3 who's able to bring in 3. And you're going to work with that person through 3-way calls, etc., to do the same. Then you're going to focus on the best person of that 3 to also bring in 3, and so that you can kind of repeat this process. And so you're going to do this 12 levels, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to enable you to be able to upgrade all the way to level 12 in both parts of the program without ever going into your pocket again. Now let me explain this so that even a 2-year-old can understand. So here you are, and you bring in 3 people who have a goal. Check this out. It could be a business partner. It could be a spouse. It could even be a child of yours. Everybody has a goal. So what you're going to do now that you have these 3, you're going to focus on the one who is most likely to be able to bring in 3 people as soon as possible. So let's just say it's the business partner. You and that person, they're going to do 3-way calls. You're going to kind of coach this person and show them what they need to do to get the message out. And you're going to work with them so that they can bring in 3. Then you're going to focus on the best person of these 3 who's also capable of bringing in 3. And the process is going to be the same. And we're going to continue this process going down 12 levels, and it's literally going to push you all the way through all 12 levels and 24 potential income streams. Now, once you have done this, ladies and gentlemen, you can double back and you can go and say, work with your spouse and build through your spouse, following the very same process. And when you're ready, you can go back to your child and build through your child. So when you go back the second time, not only are you earning additional income for yourself, you're helping to earn income for that person that you're building under. So a lot of things are accomplished here. So now let's say, for example, you're able to pay your house off, then you come back, you work with your wife, and maybe she gets a new set of wedding rings, or a great anniversary gift, or that new car that she's been talking to you about. Then you come back and you work with your child, pay off the student loans, or provide the money for the child to go to college, or maybe even start a business or buy a new car. This is what we mean when we talk about fam freedom, ladies and gentlemen. When we come together in partnership with a very good strategy and a very good platform, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. All right, so what I want to show you here is how powerful this strategy is. On the left, we have the old way. That's called a force field matrix, and it basically works like this. You bring in 3 people, then you work with those 3 to each bring in 3. So you would have 3 people on your first level and 9 people on your second level. Then you work with those 9 to each bring in 3. Then you have 27 people on your next level. If you continue this going down 12 levels, you would literally need thousands of people. That's the old way, ladies and gentlemen. It's not realistic. It takes too many people, and you end up working for people who don't want to work for themselves. It's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of time needed. That's the old way. With this platform, you can work smart, and you don't even need a fraction of the people. If you follow the Freedom 12 strategy, which is simply, you bring in 3, you focus on the best of the 3 to help them bring in 3. Then you focus on the best of those 3 to help them bring in 3. What does that mean? All you need is 12 leaders who can simply bring in 3 partners. If you can do that, you can absolutely set yourself up for unlimited income potential. I hope you caught that, ladies and gentlemen. It took us 7 to 8 weeks to figure this out, but it's actually the best way to explode your earnings and to leverage this amazing platform. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now is go into the back office and just show you a few things in real time. So what's so unique about this platform is that this is open source. What does that mean? Anybody can actually log in the back office and see what's going on. This is one of the reasons that everything we do here is absolutely real. Everything is verifiable and everything is transparent. So what I'm going to do is stop my screen here, and I'm actually going to log into the back office here. So stand by one moment. All right, stand by. We are going to go into the back office here. Just give me 1 second. So we are in webinar mode right now. So that doesn't allow you to do certain things when you are in webinar mode versus meeting mode. So that's why the settings and everything are different. All right, so what I want to do here is go into the back office. So if you look up here at the top, you can see the main website address, which is lk.forsage.io. So if you got a pen or piece of paper, you can jot this down and you can go in here yourself and you can look around. So you notice here it says dashboard view. And so if a person wants to go in here and look at any account, they can simply type in an account number here. We're going to go to account 113, and then we're going to log in here. So you can look and see what's going on with this account. All these accounts are anonymous. You can see what's going on with these accounts, but you cannot change anything. So people can look, but they cannot touch. And so as you can see, this particular person, who was someone that I referred into the platform, in 9 weeks, they have earned over $30,000. And they personally referred 30 people. You can see the numbers here. So this platform right now, this smart contract started on February the 6th. So it's been just about 9 weeks now. And over 1,400 people have joined within the last 24 hours. And if you've been with us for a while, you know that this number just keeps growing and growing every day. And over 19,072 Ethereum has been paid out in just 9 weeks. That's over $3 million. That's very significant. All right. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of give you a little bit of a review, of X3 and how it works. Okay. So in X3, this is all about the people you personally refer. Now, you might remember I mentioned the first 2 people that join you, you get paid. That money goes direct to you. The third person that joins you, that's the re-entry. That money goes to your sponsor, and it enables you to repeat this level over and over again. So you only have to upgrade to each level one time, but as the community grows, you keep getting paid over and over again. So potentially you can work your way up to 24 simultaneous income streams, paying you at the same time, paying you anywhere from $4 to well over $8,000, because each of these levels actually double as you're moving forward. So you can see this person referred 30 people. 30 people came in here, and these people repeated this level right here 37 times. So this person got 2 payments every time this was repeated. So that's 2 times 37. That tells you how many payments this person received here, but they only had to upgrade to this level 1 time. And of these 30 people, 23 upgraded to level 2. And this person gets paid from the same people over and over again as they upgrade to the higher levels. And this person repeated this group of 3 payments 21 times. 2 of the payments came to them. So 2 times 21, it's 42 payments, but they only had to upgrade once. And as the community continues to grow, and this person continues to invite people to this platform, these levels repeat themselves over and over again, whether they invite people or the people they invite people. Okay. So you can see here that each level doubles. And if I come over here to level 5 right here, you can see that on level 5, this person earned $955. But the main thing is you can see that these payments have increased. You remember the first payments, they were actually $4, but these payments are $68 because each level doubles. And if we go forward and look at some of the other levels here, such as level 8, for example, you will see that level 8 pays much more than level 6, because level 8 pays $546 over and over again. So you only have to upgrade to each level 1 time, but as the community grows and the people you invite upgrade, you get paid over and over again at multiple levels at the same time. So this is pretty cool, because if you think about the number of bills that you pay every month, wouldn't it be great to have more incomes than the bills that you have? All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at X4. X4 is a little different. Remember, X4 is the team build. You can see the menu down on the bottom here. So who falls into X4? Well, the people that you personally invite, people that fall in from efforts of someone who came in before you, people that fall in here from efforts of someone who came in after you, and also people who upgrade ahead of their sponsor. So this is what we call the team build. Individuals who might be a little slow at, referring others to the platform, they want to upgrade in X4 as far as they can so that their community can help them. So now you have no control on when you're going to earn money here if you're not referring anybody, because you're literally depending on the community to help you out. And that's exactly how this works. That's why we say this is a win-win platform where everyone can win. However, if you invite others, you're going to earn a lot more, and you're going to earn it a lot faster. All right, so you can see here the same 30 people that were up top are the same 30 people down here in X4. And this person repeated this whole group of 6 payments, ladies and gentlemen, 21 times. The first 2 payments went to the sponsor. Number 3, 4, and 5 goes to this person. And the last one, that's the re-entry. So this person repeated these a set of 3 payments 21 times, or 63 payments. They only had to upgrade 1 time. And of these 30 people, 25 up. Actually, this works a little different, because these people don't come from necessarily the people you refer. they come from the entire community. So 25 people came in here. This person repeated this group of 6 13 times. Then if we come down here to number 8, for example, we can see again that each level doubles moving forward. This person earned $1,642 on this level. And when you come down here, you can see these are $547 payments over and over again as the community grows. So extremely powerful, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you come up here to the top, you click on partners, you can actually see the people that this person referred. They referred 30 people. And one of the things that you're going to see here is that you're going to see a variety of earning amounts. This person here, $5,999, $958, $257, $227, $479, $133. Look at this one, $19,184. What is the difference between someone who makes $133 and another person who makes $19,148? All right, it's called work ethic. This is a platform. The more you put in it, the more you're going to get out of it. Everybody has a level playing field, the same opportunity to write their own check, but different people are going to operate and function and perform at different levels. That's just the way it is in the real world. But if you're looking for an opportunity to do something extraordinary for your family, you have absolutely found it, especially when all things are considered. All right, so that's where we're going to stop at today in terms of the back office. What I want to do here is I'm going to actually go back to the PowerPoint and share some additional information with you. So stand by, I'm going to switch back over. All right, so when you're dealing with cryptocurrency, of course, it varies. The price varies according to the market. You can go to a website called CoinMarketCap to see the prices as they vary. So there's over 5,000 different cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are number 1 and 2. And of course, we use Ethereum. It transfers very fast and it's built on smart contracts. And so Ethereum can be converted into any currency around the world in a matter of minutes. All you have to do is Google, how do I convert Ethereum into US dollars, British pounds, or whatever it is, and you'll find a bunch of choices in order to do that. When we do our training, like on Saturdays, every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we go through that. We also have a Facebook group. We have details in there as well. Right now, the price of Ethereum is still low because between the time we started about 9 weeks ago, it got as high as $260. So right now it's down around 170. It's still low. So if you got some extra money, this is a great time for you to upgrade, take advantage of the low price. All right, so we do have a Facebook group. It's called Forsage Success Team. You're welcome to join that group. We ask that you let us know whether or not you're a paid member, who your sponsor is, or who invited you to the group. When you go to the group, if you look on the side there, you're going to see some resources. One of the resources you're going to see is files. If you want to click on that, you'll be able to see a ton of things over there. Okay, we also have ad copy that we produce every now and then. You'll see it. It'll be, we call it the 6-figure challenge, and it simply will say, learn to copy and paste. And these are, text messages and emails and social media posts that you can copy and paste and post to get the attention of others and to be able to share the platform with them. And so you have to be here on a regular basis to see them. So there's no file where you see them all in one place. You literally have to scroll down the feed to see them. But if you're with us on a regular basis, you'll see them. You'll be able to take advantage of them when they are written and made available to you. All right, so this is our weekly schedule, ladies and gentlemen, every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Every Wednesday at 3 p.m., that's our international call. Every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern, that's our weekend webinar. And then at 1 p.m., right after that, we have our training. So most likely it's going to be a totally different link for the Sunday, for the Saturday training, because we're using the webinars for the presentations now, but we use the meeting for the training. That's when you'll be able to chat back and forth, ask questions, and all those kind of things like we were doing before, okay? Very good. So ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our overview. What you want to do is get in contact with the person who invited you on the call. They'll answer your questions. As soon as you're ready to get started, they'll walk you through the process of getting signed up. We've got a series of videos that you can follow. You can also register simply by watching those videos. We have a lot of people that do that. But if you need a little extra support, you can simply contact the person who invited you. So listen, So glad that you were able to join us today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can see this is absolutely real. It can absolutely help you, ladies and gentlemen, and it can also help others that you share this platform with. So I like to close with this. The best way to predict the future is to create it. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen today, and let's do it together. Thank you for joining us. Everyone have an awesome evening. Goodbye for now.